Jews don't eat pork or ham or bacon. Does this mean that God hates pigs? Did you know that pigs are probably the smartest of all the domestic animals? Pigs are smarter than cats and dogs, they're trainable, they have a sense of self, and apparently pigs have even been taught to play computer games better than chimpanzees and 3-year-old children. So it's curious that one of the best known prohibitions in the Torah is that Jews don't eat pork or ham or bacon. And the question is, does this mean that God hates pigs? The answer is no, God doesn't hate pigs. God created pigs. And pigs have many useful purposes in the world. Aside from not eating them, Jews are allowed to get other benefits from pigs. For example, pig skin can be used for skin grafts for burn victims, and pig heart valves can be used in human heart surgery. And Jews can certainly enjoy the works of many famous Hollywood pigs, like Miss Piggy, or Porky Pig, Babe, or Peppa Pig. And of course, if you're a young, female, mega wealthy socialite, you could get a teacup pig. No, actually, please don't get a teacup pig. And of course, non-Jews are free to eat and enjoy pork and ham and bacon to their heart's content. So how do we know that Jews shouldn't eat pork? Well, the Torah tells us that there are two simanim. There are two signs that differentiate between kosher animals and non-kosher animals for eating. Kosher animals need to have a split hoof and also chew their cud. Pigs do not chew their cud, so they're not kosher. Now, why does the Torah tell us that pigs are a non-kosher animal? Well, not eating pig is an example of a mitzvah in the Torah called a hulk. A hulk is a mitzvah for which the Torah doesn't give us a clear reason for the mitzvah. But we do know that Hashem created the world and Hashem created us. And Hashem knows exactly which foods are spiritually healthy for us and which ones are not. And so the Torah is telling us that eating pig is spiritually unhealthy for a Jew. So although we don't know the full reason, there are two ideas mentioned in the Torah that can help us to understand the problem with eating pig. The first is that some foods are metamtem esalev. They dull a person's spiritual senses. Eating these foods prevents us from accessing spiritual wisdom. It's like not being able to see on a foggy day, or when you have a blocked nose and you can't smell or taste food. So eating non-kosher food like pork or ham or bacon blocks our sensitivity and our access to spirituality and to Torah wisdom. Another reason is that pigs are a bit deceptive. Most animals have either both kosher signs or neither. Only 4 animals have one of the 2 kosher signs, and the pig is one of these 4. The pig has split hooves, but it doesn't chew its cud. Pigs sit with their feet forward to show they have split hooves, and it's like they're saying, look at me, I'm a kosher animal. But they don't actually have the second kosher sign, so they're not kosher. So pigs represent the idea of something that's trying to mislead us by showing us one kosher sign when really it's a non-kosher animal. And being deceptive is not a Jewish trait, so it makes sense that Hashem would want us to avoid eating pigs. The bottom line is that Hashem, God, doesn't hate pigs. Hashem created pigs for many purposes. Pigs have many contributions to make in the world, and one of those contributions is for Jews to refrain from eating them.